Hey everybody, Tom McCurchin here. Welcome to Parasite Eve. I managed to get a capture card and an HDMI AV converter, and so Parasite Eve, yay! Actually, hold on one sec. Let me go ahead and move this. Whoopsie. There we go. Perfect. So we're gonna play this shit. We're gonna play the shit out of this shit. And I am actually running it on a legitimate PS2. I am not playing it on an emulator. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes, because I know a lot of people tell me, like, or I've seen a lot of videos about, like, oh, you gotta use an upscaler to make it look good. And I'm like, but I wanna play. I just want to play. So I'm playing. I'm so excited. This is so cool. This is by far my favorite game of all time. 100%. Hands down. There's nothing. The only thing that really comes close, and even then not really, is like probably Persona 3 Portable, which I find pretty cool. But Parasite Eve, you can't top it. Not in my eyes. This is my favorite game of all time. I've beaten this so many times. You have no idea. What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. I forgot I have the analog button running, so I have to do all the menu movement through the stick. It's a little weird. I don't know. You're right. I'll try to have more fun. No, you're with a dick of a date. This bitch isn't worth your time. Not to say that I am, but you know. I just want what's best for her after Square Enix screwed her over in Third Birthday, because fuck that game. I'm so happy right now. You have no idea. Get out of my way. I want this remade, but I don't trust Square Enix to do it anymore. I don't. And frankly, if it does get remade, I want it done by somebody who can do it the right way. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake was fine. It was fine. But if you touch Parasite Eve, I'll find you. That's all I have to say on that. She is evil. God, grab her and burn her at the stake. This is the only part of the game I can't stand. This is the worst part. Until this cutscene ends, we're stuck. I almost wish I was playing an emulator, because I could speed through this, no problem. Oh no! Spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous combustion. That's not good. That's very bad.
Oh, babe, look, my hands! Oh god, I'm the Human Torch!
Yes, burn, my little mice, burn. Oh. Oh, that's just bad. How did you go over the edge? Like, that guy ran and fell over, but that other dude was just hanging there, and he was on fire. How do you do that? Ah, yes, just a normal Tuesday. Actually, I think it's actually Monday in this. I could be wrong. I don't think they don't give days to these days things. Yeah.
Oh! Jesus! I don't want to die! Oh my god!
Go! Get out of here. Now. I is a bad bitch. Hell yeah. Dude. Oh god. I want to know, should we do EX mode or should I just I'm gonna go for the true ending. Fuck the regular ending. Aya has to win. She's just that good. Freeze! NYPD! You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. Hold up one sec. Oh shit, you guys are hearing my dryer. Whoopsie. Hang on one sec. Let me go close the... One sec. One sec. I'm trying to figure out what that, like, noise spike is. It's still kind of happening, but I'm trying to figure out what the noise spike is, and I'm like, duh, you have your dryer on, dipshit. Alright.
Oh, I'm a shooter!
Ooh. Ha! Plot armor, bitch! What's happening? My body, it's getting hot. Yes, magic. You have now awakened. You're a wizard, Aya. What is this? What did you do to me? Pretty lies. Oh god! Ah! Bitch! Hey, how you doing? You doing good? Ah! I've seriously got to grind this game out too, because there's enemies later on. There's like an optional area in the warehouse that you can do that's just got a giant enemy crab. That's a pain in the ass to fight. Oh yeah, flashing over to the lab. Where you going, bitch? Get back here so I can curb stomp you. Yeah, I know. Shut up. I only woke up a little while ago. Now on the streets. Yeah, we're not. Most important thing for Parasite Eve, don't jump down right away. So there's a medicine here, right? And if you head back outside of the theater, right? Not a lot of people know this. If you instead choose to head back outside, you can get one free healing, and you can back to full health, I believe, if you take damage during the tutorial fight. And then you can also get a shit ton of ammo because you do have ammunition counts in this game. They don't really matter, especially as you get towards the end of the game. And the game does give you free ammunition every time you return to the police station, but, you know. You can get a bunch of free ammo if you come out here. Yeah, he doesn't give you anything, but this guy does. He gives you a lot of ammo. This guy left the precinct with half the armory. I think he also gives you medicine. Yeah, no, I guess not. Okay. Alright, now we can go kill Eve. This is 100% my favorite game. 100%. Now, the thing is, off screen, I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding. Specifically because if you grind out 300 pieces of junk, you can get a special weapon. You can get several special weapons. And it's random which one you get. And you can only get them at a certain point in the game. So it's going to be a while before I do that. And I might do it off camera. Just so I can, you know. Just so I don't sit here and do it, you know, bore you guys to tears. But. I played this during Christmas too, but I only recently got my capture card and my HDMI converter. So you can't enter any of these doors until you go down this hall. That's the thing, because then is the first fight versus Eve's monsters. Oh, little rabbitykins. Oh, he's having stomach trouble. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this on YouTube. You are one ugly sumbitch. I honestly, even if they fucked it up, I would purchase another Parasite game. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it all. This is by far the simplest and yet the most fun RPG I've ever played. Because you know what? It's not just an action RPG. This is essentially a standard RPG that is, you know, it's just so good. It's so good. Get out, clown. That kind of looks like the clown from that other PS1 game. God, what was it called? Shit, I don't even remember. But this is actually the box for my original copy of this game. And my mom bought this for me without knowing what the ESRB was. And so I got home and I put it in. And we had, this was before I got my own TV in my room. And I had a PlayStation 1 at the time. I'm playing on a PlayStation 2 Slim. But my mom would let me play on the PlayStation for a while. And then in the evening she'd watch like Judge Judy and shit. But I remember getting her to buy it for me. I think this is locked. Oh no, we're good. This is the save room. I got her to buy it for me. And then we got home and I popped it in. And everything seemed fine for a while. You know, she noticed I played as a cop and that and that everything seemed okay for a while until I got to the point where the rat turned into the monster. And suddenly she's like, "Oh my god, what did I buy him to play?" And she instantly regretted it. But then I started to, but I wasn't scared of the monster. I thought it was really cool. So she didn't take the game away from me, but she sure as shit took issue with any time I tried to buy a game with the letter M on it. Because she actually took the case after that monster scene and read it, and she was like, "M for mature." Well, shit. So here I am. I'm like, I got it at, I think, like a GameStop or an EB Games or some shit in a mall somewhere, used. I don't think I got it new at all. It'd be really cool if I could get a sealed copy of Parasite Eve. I think I would frame that shit. But I got it for like I think for $10 at GameStop, and I was like 5 at the time. And she's like, "Well, you're not buying anything with an M on it ever again." And then slowly that changed. Because I went and I purchased I wanted to purchase Virtual Quest for PS2 because at the time I had things like Kingdom Hearts, I had Klonoa, I had Digimon, all rated E to E10 or some shit like that. And I wanted to buy Virtual Quest, and Virtual Quest was wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hello? I gotta go to the double doors at the back. And I'm not talking about those double doors, I'm talking about these double doors. So I had like rated E and E10 stuff up until I was like 7. And then I wanted Virtual Quest, and it had a rated T for teen. And my mom wouldn't let me get it. And so I actually had to read the back of the box, which no kid wants to read. No kid wants to read. There we go. I accidentally double triggered it. If you double trigger the coat rack and the chest at the same time. Come on down, birdie. Come back. So I read the back of the box, and I told her, "Mom, it says cartoon violence." And I'd already been watching things like Tom and Jerry and all that stuff. And so she's like, "Cartoon violence? Guess that's okay. I think this turns into a monster. If you keep talking to it. And so after that, I was then allowed to play rated T for teen games. And then, clever me said, well, Mom, you're letting me play a game where I beat people up because they're in my way. And I already have Parasite Eve, which is a rated M game. Can I buy Grand Theft Auto? And this was maybe about a year later. and she's like, all right, fine. You've already proven you want to play it. You're old enough now to handle this stuff. How you little fuck. Fine, I'll let you buy it. And so I bought Grand Theft Auto that day, and from then on, I was allowed to play everything under the sun. It was really cool, actually. Oh, excellent. Okay, we're gonna use that in a sec. Let's see. So this is a really cool item. This literally ups your attack of a weapon of your choosing. And then there's a little secret passage here that if you click on it, secret room. There's a couple of places like this in here that you necessarily wouldn't be able to see. And I think there's armor in here. Yep. So we want to... Because this is definitely stronger. Good. Come on, Aya. Go on back through. So, this game was this was the first game I ever 100% completed. And I've done it several times now. To the point where I had a gun with all stats, like, maxed out. Because in this game, you can actually combine weapon bonus points, which is what we used on the offensive thing. You can combine them to make your weapon stronger. And so the best combination that I've found as of right now was the best combination I found is there's a Desert Eagle you can get by getting 300 pieces of junk. And if you get those 300 pieces of junk, you can essentially combine a pistol, shotgun shells, explosive ammo with a one-hit kill possibility. I don't think the one-hit kill works on bosses, but most other enemies you have a chance of single-hit killing them. And this is but it's just, this game is so good, and there's not a lot of strategy to it, but there's a lot of positioning to it, and it's all active. I would say this is a very good precursor to most action RPGs, but then that would be ignoring things like Kingsfield. But Parasite Eve is the best game, in my opinion. Everybody's always talking, let's talk Ocarina of Time, let's talk, fucking... Anybody who says that Legend of Zelda is an RPG, you're out of your fucking mind. It's not an RPG. Come on. Do the book. Honestly, I didn't like Ocarina of Time. I don't like a lot of the Zelda games. They're way too linear, and in my opinion, they're boring. Even Breath of the Wild, even though it was slightly better, the only two Legend of Zelda games I actually like are Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And honestly, I don't even like Twilight Princess that much. I just like the aesthetic. I think it's cool. So she's just talking about how she's feeling herself change and she's becoming Eve. Yeah, how she was, how the first actress, I think she spontaneously combusted like everybody else, so she got the part. Eve got the part. The girl who turned into Eve got the part, and then she turned into Eve, and all that. But yeah, so Melissa is the name of the actress that becomes Eve. And now is when she turns into the main antagonist. And what's funny is that this isn't even her final form. No, legit. This character has like 5 different final forms. I also have my original copy of Parasite Eve 2. Because even though it's rated M for mature, I had the first one. And I managed to convince my mom to get me the second one. Because she's like, well, if you like the first one, you might as well get the second one. My mom was contradictory that way. Shoot your shot. Oh, God. Like, bitch. Get over here. I don't think I have. You gotta use the shadows on the floor to actually avoid that attack. Oh, you bitch. The shadows on the floor would help you avoid that attack. Oh, you bitch. You moved out of my range. Fuck you. Here we go. This is by far one of the most iconic villains in my opinion. Because she's not even actually there. She's just a collection of fucking cells. How often can you say that? There is a group of cells that have become sentient, and they are trying to take over the goddamn world. And it's his fault! It's his fault. Fuck that guy. Oh, also, I have one of my other favorite games that I'm planning to play on stream another time. I'm going to play Dark Cloud, which is not coming up very well because I have my green screen, and a lot of his face and hat are green. So, you know, it doesn't show up well. Okay. So now I could backtrack, but nah. We're going to jump in. We're not pansies. All right. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff to find down here, by the way. But first, we gotta get through these chumps. Hi, guys. Who's your good puppy? You always want to try and kill the thing that's going to attack next in the sequence. Because you can always stop and attack, because everything staggers. except for bosses. Bosses don't stagger, but normal enemies stagger, and you can stop their attacks. And if you manage to kill one before it moves in the sequence, then their attack is canceled out entirely. As long as they don't fire, as long as they don't succeed in their attack before you kill them, they're done. Oh, I ran right into that one. Let's try not to. Fuck these frogs. You can't reach me, bitch. You can't reach me. Yeah, buddy. The only thing I don't like about this game is how Parasite energy works. Actually, hang on one second. I gotta clean my screen here. Make it a little easier to see. It's got dust all over it. I haven't cleaned it in a while. I should clean my computer too. I haven't done that either. I'm gonna get lazy. So there's a little chest here. Good. So first things first. Switch this out for something a little more powerful. Another thing you gotta make sure you do whenever you switch guns is you pull the ammo out. Because if you do, you'll save on ammunition when you get rid of the gun itself. Hello, little girl. What are you doing in a sewer? You should not be here. Alright. Alrighty, daddy. Emyo. Come on. I guess. There we go. Much easier. There it is. Yeah, sure. I don't need medicine. Alright. Well, we know where to get one extra medicine. Let's head this way. Because there's not only another chest over here with an offense, but there's also a nice secret little room here with a few extra chests. Ammo. Range, which we're going to use. Because range is very important. And offense, which is also very important. This will allow us to kill the boss very easily. Because the boss has two phases. This is classic Square. Because this game was made by Squaresoft. And I think, did mine come with a... Yeah, it comes with the collector's CD. I think I lost mine. But I could always find the collector's CD. And it had like Xenogears, Bushido Blade, Brave Fencer Musashi, and Final Fantasy 8. So I gotta get another copy of the collector's disc. But I was a stupid kid. Like, I didn't take care of my shit at all. I was an idiot. Don't look at me. What? How? Yeah, you stay right over there, guy. Oh, you fuck. Thought I was far enough away. Where you going, bitch? Where you going, bitch? Heck yeah. Level up. Like a boy. Okay. So let's heal up. I could use my Parasite energy. I can't use my bonus points yet. I think I have to wait until I get out of here. Press the switch. Use the phone. I don't have my original save file, which kind of sucks. That's okay. I've got like a PS1 and a PS2 memory card in there, so hello, governor. So the thing about Aya is her. So Eve is made up of mitochondria, right? And her mitochondria took over the host. But Aya's mitochondria evolved in a different way. And so she now gets superpowers, but keeps her personality. These FMV cutscenes are still really freaking good. I mean, yeah, they're PS1 FMV. But they're still fantastic looking. And this is a game that's so advanced for the time that I can come back to it no matter what and just have a fantastic time. You know? It's just so great. It's so much fun. Yeah, two targets. We have the tail and we have the face. I want to get the tail. Ow. Fuck you, Dino. Oh, you fucker. You attack fast. Yeah, I forgot. I gotta go clockwise around this thing. Constantly. Oh, second phase. So I broke the tail. Now I get to fight him for real. For reals! For realsies! But first... heal. Ah! He's firing his laser! Ha! Don't look at me, Dingle. Ah! He's a firing his laser! Bah! Come on, die already. You and I both know you can't win this fight. So when the circle gets red, it means you can't actually hit the target. There he goes. Bye. Oh, cool. I don't think that's stronger than what I have. I think if you get the armor from the secret room, I think you're good for a little while. So, Aya's starting to realize she's not human. Dude, Aya is my favorite video game character. Not from the third birthday. Fuck that Aya. She's like 4 years old, 5 years old, some shit. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Third best scene in the video game. Here we go.
Until now, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts.
Please, just leave me alone.
This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve, of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively. Are you crazy? Jim, did you get this on tape? I love how cameramen are always called Jim because whenever somebody gets hit. Scram, buddy.
Daniel.
Sorry I'm late, Aya.
Trying to make him sound as cool as possible because Daniel is the fucking man. Daniel is the man. I want him in my corner. Dude is badass.
Aya, you okay? That was really something that happened back there.
Yes. Oh, but my date.
Heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. Sorry, your date didn't go well.
It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date.
Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story. So, why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now?
Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know. Just caught my eye.
Don't tell me you were on this case. So you finally got some cop instincts in you, huh?
Instinct. Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve.
He knows his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this is one hell of an incident, huh?
Mitochondria. Symbiosis. When was I in the hospital?
Hey, Aya, you asleep? Oh well. Don't blame you. After what you've been through tonight.
Her eyes are still open, though. It all started, this incident. 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget. It was pure terror. But it was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. So I think this game takes like a total between 6 and 8 hours, depending on how fast you are. I wonder if anybody... Hold on. I wonder if anybody has speedrun this game before. Yeah, day 2. So we're already partway through the entire thing. We're not halfway through, but we're a good chunk in. Google.com.
Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting.
Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night.
I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always. On some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication.
So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire.
Oh, come on! What, like one of those ESP things?
That's the best way to describe it for now.
ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. How are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, I is the only one who's witnessed it so far.
Oh, is the only witness so far.
But if you're gonna take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm.
Better sidearm. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's see if anybody has ever speedrun this game. Parasite Eve. Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's three different categories. So, new game. Whoa, no way. 2 hours and 34 minutes? I don't even see how that's possible. I'm going to have to watch a speedrun. New game plus normal ending. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Holy shit. And then new game plus Chrysler building. Oh. 22 minutes and 37 seconds. This I gotta see.
I read your report. Still, hard to believe. But we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out.
My question is, what happened to the bodies of the monsters? You know? Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break because I got to run. I'm going to run to the bathroom, grab a drink, maybe a snack. So you guys should take the time to do that as well. I will be back momentarily. are back. Well, okay. So, we're going downstairs to see Torres. One sec. Now, the funny thing about this game, while I was using the bathroom, I actually looked up some of the speed runs. Chrysler % is nothing. Personally, I would not choose it as a speedrunning category because it's just beat the first day and get to the Chrysler building as fast as you can. Where did I put my... Where's my gamer subs? Oh, here it is. Okay. So, that's the thing. I don't like that category. And from what I've seen, there is no speedrun category for completing the Chrysler building. At least from what I've seen on like speedrun.com when I looked it up. I'm not gonna really do much, but I might try and see how quickly I can get the Chrysler building done, and that includes getting the true ending. Let's see. Come on, open up the gun shop. Let's go. Not really a gun shop, but close enough. And then what I will do... see, tool. That's good. Good. Now, as much as I would like to say... yeah, that's Wayne. I kind of want to switch over to Parasite Eve 2. Because I've never actually completed it 100%. But I have played it through to the end. But I do kind of want to complete it. I just wish I had my old memory cards and shit, but they broke. And then I bought Parasite Eve on like the PlayStation Store, and I had it. I bought it. I put it on my PS Vita, and I played through on that. Let's leave some equipment. You can have this. And you can have this. We will take all that later. I'll finish up with Torres, save, and then move over to Parasite Eve 2. I don't need you to tune up my weapon yet. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Oh, there's Daniel. This is the slowest day, to be honest. This is Daniel's boy. Boy, what are you doing here, boy? Epic foreshadowing. Actually, I wonder. Can I? I think I might be able to get some of the treasures that are here. No, wait. There's a gate up top. There's nothing in here. Alright. Let's go save and then switch over Parasite Eve 2. Parasite Eve 2 I don't like as much as 1. Because stop skeletons from fighting was right. They essentially, with this game, they said, hey, let's make something like Resident Evil. But for Parasite Eve 2, they were like, let's make Resident Evil. Which kind of sucks, but I mean, it was still a fun game. Just not the best action game. There's so much stuff I want to do today, I just don't have a lot of time. There we go. I don't think Parasite Eve had, Parasite Eve 2, anyway. I don't think it had, what you call it? One sec. There we go. Actually, I want to double check something here. Missed. This is all about Eve. Yep, exactly. Dude, the first one's my favorite game. I wouldn't say the second one is my second favorite, but it's still a really good game. It needed more time. You know? It needed to not be Resident Evil. But you know what? I still freaking love it. Ambush. Pick up the gauntlet. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Level 1. Okay, I think it's R1 and then square, right? I haven't played... I don't go back to this one for very long. Or very often. Yup. Did you do the third birthday? Cause I did, and it almost it. It was, I'll give it this. It was a good evolution of the gameplay. The story... Yeah, the story can eat crap. Oh, crap. Ugh. What a great way to start this. Oh, God. I forgot how slow the combat is in the targets. Can we move a little faster, Aya? Yeah? Fuck. This is so stupid. This is just, like, really bad. No! Oh, fuck, I missed. Oh, man. Oh, man. Does she get faster as you... I don't think so, right? I think it's supposed to be this clunky. It was designed this way or some shit. Okay. No! No! Don't play it! I swear to God, it will ruin this series for you. I swear to God. Do not... Okay, no. Play the game because it's a fun game. But do skip every fucking cutscene there is. Do not watch a single one because I swear to God you will want to break down Square Enix front doors with an angry mob. I swear to God. Do you know what the story is for Third Birthday? It's not worth it. Okay, no. See, the shower scene isn't even what I have a problem with. It's the context that you get after the shower scene. Like, after you beat the game, the context you get makes that shower scene absolutely disgusting. Like, I'm talking predatory action disgusting. You just need a shower after you understand what like I had to stop playing for a while after I got the context for that scene, and I missed the shower scene the first time around cuz it's an optional scene. Let's see. Yeah, we're not allowed to take those. Where's the run button? Oh yeah, there it is. But I will admit this: the Third Birthday is a good evolution of what Parasite Eve 1 was doing, and what Parasite Eve tried to do. Yeah, it's entirely missable, and you don't get it. I think until later on in the game. Like, you have to be about 2/3 of the way through the game, and then you have to go looking for it. So there's a part in the game where you meet up with Maida, the professor from the first game, and you're in his laboratory after you leave your main hub because it like gets attacked or something. It's in that building. And you don't get there till about halfway through the game. And even then, you would never think to go in there if you're just playing straight through the game, because one of the main mechanics of the Third Birthday is Aya's clothes will get destroyed as you go through the game. Also very disgusting with context. but you can continuously buy her fresh pairs of clothes that act as her armor. So you would never think to go looking for the shower scene. You know? Okay, I think I can actually earn stuff if I do the training. Come on. Can I talk to you? Hello? Hello, guy. Yes, hello. Person, right here in front of you. Hello. There it is. Yeah, no. Dude, I'll sit here and I'll talk shit about the third game all day fucking long. I could write you a college thesis on everything wrong with the third birthday. It essentially destroyed this franchise. There's like a fan remake too coming out. Or being worked on at the very least. I've seen YouTube videos of it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's probably still a better job than Square Enix would do. I don't trust them to remake this game. Everybody, all of my friends who've played this before is like, yeah, a remake would be awesome. Be like Final Fantasy VII. I'm like, did you see what they did to Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, the actual remake was okay. But then we got a Battle Royale. And then we got a mobile game. and then we got... Wait, did they... No, they didn't re-release. There's a fly in my room. Damn. But, oh shit. I'll smack talk the only good thing about the third birthday is the combat and the gameplay. Hello. Can I have my stuff so I can go kill monsters, please? Use your BP here to arm and equip yourself. I don't think we actually come back here very much, do we? Those are battle points. Can I see a list? We have 200 BP. Wow. Yeah, I can't afford this. Ammunition. Buckshot. I can't afford it. Armor. Can't afford it. Damn, Aya, you broke. I hate to say it, but so would I. We are part of the problem. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if you've been to my stream before, but one of the last things I played on stream was Pokemon Violet. And it cemented to me that I'm no longer buying new games anymore. Because that's the first Pokemon game I actually got angry with. And it's in my stream, too. Like, you can watch me get visually upset at Parasite Eve. And I needed to take a break from streaming because of it. I just couldn't find a game that I wanted to play because Violet upset me so much. Which has never happened with a Pokemon game before. But I got super upset, and now I'm gonna start waiting. Unless it's very specific games. Yeah, I was surprised at how upset I got. And not like yelling at the screen frustration angry. No, like I legit didn't want to play the game anymore. I just wanted to stop. And I did. Like, I'm not playing. I haven't even played it off stream. I just don't want to play it anymore. So, like, now there's only 2 games that are coming out that I'm going to buy day one. And that's Resident Evil 4 Remake, which I'm going to play on stream, because I don't see that being bad, especially with the other 2 remakes. The only thing it could really be is different, you know? And then the other one is Hogwarts Legacy. That one I'm very interested in. Let's do level 1. I want to try and get better at this. Yes. Pokemon Violet just it was bad. And I wasn't mad at like I wasn't mad at the graphics. Like Pokemon's never looked good. Unless it was like the Game Boy Advance games. It just looked good in sprites, you know? But the 3D games have never looked good, and I never expected them to look good because Game Freak doesn't care about graphics. I knew that. I knew that going in, and frankly, I didn't care. But the gameplay, like less than like I think an hour or two in, I broke the game and got to a place where I wasn't supposed to, right? Like I got to a place where there were like level 30 Pokemon that I had the ability to catch. Like there was nothing stopping me. I hit him once and I caught him. Yeah, but it's also the thing that's breaking everything in the actual game itself. You know? Like, I've seen videos of, like, character models, like, wigging out and all of that stuff. And frankly, as long as the game itself works, I don't care about graphical bugs like that. I'm playing Parasite Eve 2. You know? But so, graphical stuff like that doesn't matter to me, but the game itself was so monotonous and boring and unfun, and there was just something wrong with it that I just didn't want to play anymore. I really just didn't. I want to... Come on. Let's do... level 2. Yeah. I heard, and honestly, I was super excited for it, but I had, like, this feeling like, hey, maybe wait. And then I heard, like, everybody, like, oh, this game is fucking awful. I think it was either Terrorizer or Ludwig said, like, I played it for, like, an hour to test it out, and I just didn't want to play it anymore because I didn't like it. And I'm like, that's a big red flag. Like, maybe if Callisto Protocol goes on sale for like $20, maybe. But I've decided now, like, if game companies are gonna release video games that are, you know, broken day one, why would I buy it day one? You know what I mean? Why would I not... Why would I not wait for them to fix it and then buy it at a cheaper price? You know what I mean? They already put the work into it. So not only am I getting the game for a cheaper price, but I'm also getting it the way it was intended to be when it was released. You know? So why would I buy it day one? I agree. 100%. And the funniest thing is, I was playing that game and I didn't care about the graphical glitches because the very first one I got was my character T-posing on top of a motorbike without pants. That was the first graphical glitch I got in Cyberpunk. And it was hilarious. And the second one was I tried to jump in that little window in the power thing after you meet Pan Am. And I flew halfway across the desert and I'm like, well, I guess I'm doing this now. You know? So I don't care. I find shit like that funny. But when the game becomes a problem and you just don't want to play it anymore, that's when glitches like that become a problem in their entirety. You know what I mean? And if your game is full of glitches like that, why would I want to buy it day one? Not doing too bad, actually. I think I get battle points for doing this training session, right? Ooh. Yellow, brown, and red. Wow, I got way more red targets than I did brown. That's impressive. I got 31 yellow targets. Do I get battle points? I don't think so, right? But I think he gives me prizes if I complete the levels. If I get certain scores. But yeah. I agree. That is very fair, and I 100% agree with it. I liked it. I did not love it. And what's worse is that the developers had to lie to get us to buy the game. Like all the gameplay demos and stuff that they showed off were vertical slices and isolated locales. So certain game mechanics weren't even implemented into the actual game at that point. It was essentially a test room that they were showing you. And game development, everything is always subject to change. You know what I mean? But you might as well... That's basically lying. You know what I mean? It just sucks. And that's what a lot of games are nowadays. They can't get their game to act the way they want it to. So... Oh, I'm still at 200. Damn it. So they basically cut out a little test room and force it to work the way they want in an environment that they can control. And it honestly sucks. And I've done that before, because I've attempted to make a game before, and I had an entire like little test room that, because you make a test room to test your mechanics. So walking, running, weapons, fighting, picking up items. You test all of that in an enclosed, confined space to make sure that the actual mechanics work. But if you put them in an environment they weren't built for, so for instance, you move like a piece of furniture to another room, it may not necessarily look right if it doesn't match everything else. If you put them in the test room, they work because the test room is designed to make them work. But if you put them in an environment where anything can happen in the scope of what you've built, things can break other things without even meaning to. So, I mean, you're not showing your game running as intended. And personally, I see that as lying. Because, like, the vertical slice they showed with, like, the hacking and stuff when Cyberpunk was first released, they showed the mall where the oh god, what are they called? Where that gang of hackers sends you to that mall. That's the vertical slice they showed. Exactly. And the thing is, I can't even blame the developers for it. Because I'll bet you every single developer, before it even hits QA, goes to their bosses and like, here's a list of things we know don't work. And they don't care. And the bosses don't care. And then QA brings it to them. And the bosses say, we don't care. Ship it. And then they make a half-assed apology and everybody just accepts it. And I'm like, that's bullshit. And even now, Cyberpunk's still not a fully functional game. There's still a shit ton of bugs. That's why I kind of miss days like this, where if you bought a game and it sucked, it sucked. And they can't say, oh, we'll fix it later. No. You fucked up, and now here it is for the world to see. Or you made a great game, and you're extremely happy with it. But now developers have excuses, or companies have excuses. Like, oh, we'll fix it later, don't worry. It's like, but I paid you for a completed product now. Why are you telling me you'll fix it later? It should have been fixed now. But, you know, it's what you gotta expect from the current climate. I mean, they tried to put NFTs in video games. That shit was funny. I laughed my ass off at that. Let's go get some monsters, Aya. I want to shoot some beasties. And you know, at the same time, I say I hate the ability to fix games later on down the line, but it also offers the ability to get new content for those games. And all of this is a double-edged sword. No way, did that actually happened? Oh, that's fucked up. I didn't buy Ragnarok because I refused to pay an extra $10 for a video game that's more than likely going to cost me even more down the line. Dude, that's fucked. Like, the game just straight up didn't work? Why didn't I hear about that? That's pathetic. And you want to know what's even funny? Few PS5 games before. The PS5 is a myth. That's good. That's funny. That's awful. I feel that's really sad. Wait, what? Are you seriously gonna force me to change out my memory cards? Oh my god. Parasite Eve 2. Your sibling let me do the second memory card port, but not you. Alright, I moved my memory cards. There we go. If you read the clauses in certain video games when you purchase them, like they have that privacy policy thing, it actually says in there you're not buying the game anymore. You're buying a license to play the game. That's the worst part. Like all my PS2, PS1, and beyond, like those are all games I own. Like 3DS and down, I think, are all games I own. But if you get PS4, you get PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, all that stuff, you're not buying the game. You're buying a license to play the game. And that's hilarious. That's why I bought one of these. This is a Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, right? Now, I'm not condoning or recommending you go download ROMs or use emulators. But at this point, like, I could play games on that thing from the Google Play Store. You know, ROMs are available. They're illegal, so I don't recommend you do it. But, like, it does that. It's such a powerful handheld, and I own all the games I buy. You know what I mean? And there's nothing anyone can do to take them away from me, especially if I put it on airplane mode. You know? As long as I don't update it. Oh, you guys, yeah, I'll yeah, I'll go. You know what? Actually, no, I want in on this, actually. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Where? Oh, dude, are you alright? Oh, you look messed. Oh, what happened to your eye, bro? Oh, your arm, too. The Retroid Pocket 3 Plus is a handheld system I highly recommend. Like, this thing plays everything from PS2 and Wii under. It's that powerful. And so if you buy, like, Castlevania Symphony of the Night off the Google Play Store, it plays that no problem. It's so cool. Also, that guy's dead. I feel bad for him, but not enough to stick around and wait for him to actually die. Isn't there an item over here? Yo! Somebody left a free euro! Hell yeah! Get some lunch. It's not their problem. And for most, you can't return it. Like Steam, you can buy a game and return it. A couple of places on digital storefronts like Steam have return policies. Not all of them do. And when they don't, you're out of luck. Like, Nintendo doesn't allow for returns. Sony doesn't allow for returns. I think the only game I've ever seen Sony actually allow people to return was Cyberpunk on PS4. I think that was the only one they allowed digital returns for. Which is terrifying. Because if you buy a bad game, you're stuck with it. Until they decide you can't have it anymore. I mean, look what Ubisoft did. Ubisoft took away a bunch of Assassin's Creed DLC. You can't buy it anymore. You can't play with it anymore. You know? It was just gone. Just like that. Uh-oh. I think my game froze. Aya, you've got a very nice ass, but I'd like to keep going with the game, please. Please and thank you. Yeah, game froze. Cool. Let's try that again. But it's scary how you don't own anything anymore. At least in the gaming space. Are you serious? I didn't even know that. Dude, that is so petty. Oh my god. Really? I gotta look this up. Hold up a sec. Hold on 1 second. Hold up. Nintendo vs. Blockbuster. Oh my god. A 1989 legal case related to the copyright of video games where Blockbuster LLC agreed to stop photocopying game instruction manuals for Nintendo. Blockbuster publicly accused Nintendo of starting the lawsuit after being excluded from the Computer Software Rental Amendments Act, which limited the rental of computer software but allowed the rental of Nintendo's game cartridges. Nintendo's responded that they were enforcing their copyright as an essential foundation. Holy shit, Nintendo! Wow. But Nintendo's always been like a bunch of assholes. You know? Yeah, I could see that it would be like, you know, helping the fall of Blockbuster. But isn't Gamefly still around? Nintendo didn't go after them, did they? I know it's on the bench. I'm not worried about what's on the bench right now. Man, big video game companies are just so freaking petty. I wouldn't be surprised if we had another video game crash. I think there's something wrong with my version of... Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my version of Parasite Eve 2. One sec. Funny how Parasite Eve 2 is the one that doesn't work very often. Like, I can't even... Like, I had it on an emulator at one point. I couldn't even get that to work. My disc isn't... Oh, my disc is scratched. Oh. I could probably get it resurfaced at my friend's shop. This has got some really cool art of Aya. Just in the cover. It's really cool. Alright. So, you know what? How about some Dark Cloud? What time is it? I got time. Wow, I can't believe how petty Nintendo is. Nintendo's always been petty. What am I talking about? They wanted to sell their video games, so they called them toys instead. They called it an entertainment system instead of video games. If you ask me, which nobody probably ever will, personally, I think people should be worried about the video game industry, but not for the reasons that they've been upset for all those years. You know, like, they shouldn't be upset that video games exist. They shouldn't be upset that it's a very involved pastime. They should be upset at loot boxes, which they were, which I congratulate the consumers of the video game industry and the lawmakers who helped them, because loot boxes are essentially gone. But I'm very disappointed that they're not upset about battle passes. Downloadable content was accepted, you know, which, in my opinion, downloadable content isn't bad. We've had expansion packs in the past, all right? And I find that DLC are just smaller expansion packs. And if you have the discipline, you can ignore them. But I just find it a little bit repulsive that video games are no longer a one-time purchase. Games as a service are not just things like Destiny, Final Fantasy XIV, World of Warcraft. They're not like that anymore. Every single video game nowadays is a live service game, just in different ways. Most games that are releasing currently have a battle pass. Most games have DLC. Most games have costumes that you cannot earn in-game. You have to buy them. See, that's what I'm talking about. Games are no longer just video games. They are now games as a service. They are live service video games. Azora's Wrath, you had to buy the ending of that game. The only part of Azora's Wrath that should have been DLC was the fight against Ryu. That I agreed with. But at the same time, that fight should have just been an Easter egg. You know? And I'm not saying that they shouldn't have been paid for that Ryu fight. Right? Because obviously a lot of work went into that. But the ending to the game... The ending to the game? Are you kidding me? It's just... Every game is a live service game now. Every single game. And it's... Yeah. It was a decision. Think about it like this. To make a game from start to finish, you have to write a script. Just like a movie, you have to write a manuscript for a book. Video games require a script. And then for action scenes and cutscenes, you need to storyboard. Which tells you they had to write a beginning, middle, and end for that entire video game. Even the true ending has to be written into the script. Because if you don't finish the game and plan it all out, pre-production fails. So, the ending had to be there. Someone had to write that ending in. And then someone came in and said, pull this out. And there very well could have been time constraints. But then you could have cut other stuff, made the game shorter. The ending is not something you cut because it's one of the basic pillars that keeps everything standing, right? Someone deliberately went in and said, pull this out. Because there was no ending in Azora's Wrath. It just stopped. But the ending was there. And then they sold it to you for $6. It was a conscious decision to pull that out. And that is such scummy practice. And guess what? If you didn't download the ending when you had the chance, it's gone now. You can no longer purchase Azora's Wrath's true ending. Think about that. It's gone. Because the PlayStation 3 store is gone. You cannot buy anything from PS3 anymore. Azora's Wrath is now without an ending forever. Unless they ever decide to re-release it. Also, I want to point out, the fuck is this? The fuck am I looking at right now? I call most games nowadays tech demos. Because that's what they are. They're tests. Still going. Still going. I just... Greed is a scary thing. You know? And I won't pretend I'm so virtuous either. You know? I work for a living. I have ways of making money, and I'm constantly thinking of how to make my dollar go farther. But if I were to release the game I was working on, I would release it how they released PS2 games. Complete. And then if people like the game enough to say, hey, we want more of this thing, I'd do that. I would come up with something to add to it. But it would be a while, because I have to think of things from beginning to end and be done. You know what I mean? Big ass bird. I think he eats the... Yep. It's just sad, you know? It's sad you have to be afraid to buy stuff in the video game industry. The retro market's not much better, you know? I have a copy of Kuon sitting on my shelf right over there. Complete. I bought it for $80. And that was 8 years ago? If I wanted to sell that game, I could sell it for like $1,000. Look, man. I mean, I wasn't gonna say nothing, but that was a dance party thrown by cultists, you know. This is my favorite game on PS2, one of my favorite games on PS2. I really love this, but I've gotten to the point where Pokemon was the last straw. It was just the last straw. I can no longer justify buying every single game day one. And so the only two that I'm going to be buying day one are Hogwarts Legacy, which I don't expect to be good or work. I'm just that much excited for a game where you play a wizard in a school, because we don't have a lot of games like that. We have like Wizard 101, and that game's a money pit. And then Resident Evil 4 remake, because I've seen the 2 and 3 remakes. They were fantastic. So I have no reason to expect that 4 won't be the same. Did I have problems with 3? Absolutely. It's still a good game to play, you know? This music's great. And we got another dance party. Although this one is far less cultists. miss the PS2 stuff. I wonder how much it would cost to make a PS2 looking game nowadays. You know? Like, oh. Oops. How much do you think it would cost to produce a game on the scale of a PS2 game nowadays? With how technology has advanced. Maybe a couple $100,000? You think? Oh, you fat fuck. Hey! I know. And that's why every game feels so much the same nowadays. And I rarely play a game that has me like, "Oh my god, I love this," or "Wow, this is really cool." Because it is just to make a quick buck. It really is. And that just flat out sucks. You know what I mean? But a lot of indie games scratch that itch. And when you start to realize, like, hey, this game was made by a very small team with a very small budget, and it was made with love, you know? Like Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is a very big one. I know personally I'm not a fan of platformers, but Shovel Knight was a big one for a lot of people, you know? Another one I can name, Tormented Souls, the survival horror game. That one was jank as fuck, but it was great. Let's see, what else? Let me take a look. Let me see what it is, because I've never heard of that one. I might have heard about it, but I'm not entirely sure. One sec. Oh, other side with a C. Yes! Oh, yeah! I mean, I kind of did. I never really had a goth phase, to be honest with you. But I have played that game. It is really good. And I felt awful every time one of the daughters died. Because, like, they all had names, and I was like, oh my god, they're so cool. I want them to survive. And it's like, every time they died, I wanted to cry. I'm like, fuck, no! But it's really sad. Darkest Dungeon was another good one. You know? That was made by a small team. I know. It's scary too. Like it gets the right balance of we have to win this mission and I have to sacrifice you, but I really don't want to, and I'm trying to find another way. And it's just not working. You know? We don't get a lot of really good racing games anymore. We don't get a lot of really good RTSs. Freaking XCOM 1 or XCOM Enemy Unknown doesn't work anymore. I can't get that game to work at all. You know? It just lags to shit. And I'm running a 2080 Ti. Like, I should be having no trouble running XCOM. But I could boot up Shovel Knight. Have it run smooth as butter. There's this survival horror game. I can't remember what it's called. Hang on, let me see if I can find it in my library. I didn't know that. That genuinely sounds awful. Wow. I guess he used them for inspiration, because that game is dark. But you know what? The story is absolutely beautiful too. Let me see if I can find it. Not Darkwood. Darkwood's another indie game that came out really good. Not Death Come True. Not Dreadout. Well, Dreadout's one too. Dreadout runs like shit. Or rather, it's very jank. But you know what? Still a good game. Still prefer it over Fatal Frame. Where is this game? What was it called? Nightmare Reaper. Oh my god, if you've never played Nightmare Reaper, go play Nightmare Reaper. You know what it is? It's a roguelike Doom. Go play that shit. Let's see. I think it started with an R. Sense, another one. Really good. No. Strange Brigade is by a different... Them and Us. This is one that I was talking about. Them and Us is a cheap-made Resident Evil clone. But you know what? You know what makes it all that more interesting? You can play in first person. You can play in third person, like Resident Evil 4. You can play in third person, like Resident Evil 1. And you know what? It's a god-awful game. I still love it. I haven't beaten it, but I love it. Because it's different. Is it the best game in the world? Not even close. Not even close. But you know what? It's interesting. It was probably made to, make a quick buck. But somebody had the bright idea of putting something interesting in it. And that's worthwhile to me. You can play Them and Us in a ton of different gameplay styles. They don't all work the right way. They don't all work well. Heartworm? Is it not on Steam? Let's try GOG. GOG. Oh, only... Okay, I'm looking at it wrong then. Is it one or two words? Oh, here we go. That was weird. I like this already. Oh, dude, this looks so fucking cool. This looks so good. Oh, what's his Twitch? Oh, you gotta give me that, because I gotta look this shit up. Oh, that's so cool! Oh, so this is a PS1 Fatal Frame. Fuck yeah. Oh, dude, this looks so fucking cool. I watched it without sound, which is dumb, but also that was really cool. Wait, there's a demo out right now? Yo, fuck Dark Cloud. Let's play that. I'm sure he's got something here that I can find it on. But look, I want to play the demo. Yo, fuck Dark Cloud. Let's play this. How much? Dude. Like, this is oh, there is voice. Okay, cool. It looks like a Silent Hill that doesn't need the fog effect. You know? That's what it looks like to me. I'm very interested in this. Bro, let's play this. Let's play this shit right now. Whoops. I'm gonna move my my stuff back to where it belongs. Okay. For some puzzles, and a pen and paper are recommended. Oh, good thing I'm sitting at my desk. Oh, this looks so cool. Wait, can I use a controller? Does a controller work for this? Yes, it does! Hell yeah! Oh, this is really cool. Thank you for showing me this. This is really cool. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. See? Like, do you know how I'm feeling right now? Like, I'm genuinely excited for this. Like, this is the kind of feeling like I'm talking about that more new games don't give me.
Hey. Sorry you haven't heard from me in a while. I've been busy trying to find out about this place. You're not gonna believe me, and I don't even know if I really believe it myself, but I guess a part of me must, because I'm going. It's far, on an abandoned road, a few miles from that power plant in the mountains. It was hard to find anything about it. I started on message boards, and I ended up in a chat room talking with people who know people who know people who've gone. They said a lot of crazy stuff, but the one thing that they all agreed on is that in that house, there's a room that can take you to the other side, to see the people that you've lost again. The thing is, no one who's gone has ever come back, and that's why I'm writing you. Not for advice, not to get you to talk me out of going. Actually, by the time you read this, I'll already be there. I just wanted to let you know, in case I don't come back. That way you won't be wondering where I've gone. Either way, you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't have any other choice. I just can't keep going on not knowing.
Cool. I'm gonna copy and paste that in a sec. Dude, this is so good. Is there auto target in this? Or I mean, I guess we had the. Oh, it's tank controls, but it's like loose tank controls. It's fine. Look, I'm not big enough to really worry about it, but I can already tell it's a Twitch thing. So, dude, like, I don't normally like tank controls, but this feels very like loose tank controls. Like, I don't know if that's a thing, but like using the control stick for the tank controls, it feels natural, which isn't like a lot of tank control video games. Like even Silent Hill I've played before, and it doesn't feel like this. Like, it almost feels almost 3D. Almost 360 directional movement. But not quite. And it feels good. It's weird. Also, a thing I noticed, the voice acting in the beginning should be done again. There's a couple of mistakes that the actor makes, or the actress. But, you know, too dark to see anything through the cracks. Okay. Oops. Come on. Oop. It's probably gonna be a little easier, buddy. Yeah, no joke. This guy knows what he's doing, and I'm now going to be tracking this. Like, hang on one sec. Does this have... I want to check the store page real quick. Does it have a release date, or is it still Q4? Okay, so the end of next year. Good. Take all the time he wants, because this is, so far, this is fantastically made, and I haven't even played the game yet. Like, look, this just looks so good. Okay. Can't get in there. There's something over here, though. Cut wood. It looks like it's been there for years, so it's probably no good. Let's try the other side of the house. It's a bridge. I can't believe what I'm playing right now. Does he do this by himself and he just contracts out the models and stuff, or does he do it all by himself? Yeah, no joke. I'm like, from what I'm feeling right now, I don't give a shit when this comes out. As long as it comes out and I'm alive to see it, fuck, you could release it when I'm 80 and I'd still be happy. Yes, I'll take a candle. I'm gonna guess it goes on this candelabra. Well, I mean, I'd say he nailed it right off the bat. I mean, this feels really good. And I don't normally like tank control games. Also, I can't see shit. How do I... Can I activate the candle? I can equip it. Okay, cool. I hope it doesn't run out. I assume he'll probably give me a flashlight later on. I wonder how long the demo actually is for. Ooh. Cigarette? Narcissus and Goldmund. He thought that all men trickled away, changing constantly, until they finally dissolved, while the artist created images remained unchangeably the same. He thought that the fear of death was perhaps the root of all art, perhaps also of all things of the mind. We fear death. We shudder at life's instability. We grieve to see the flowers wilt again and again, and the leaves fall, and in our hearts we know that we too are transitory, and will search for laws and formulate thoughts. It is in order to salvage something from the great dance of death, to make something that lasts longer than we do. Perhaps the woman after whom the master shaped his beautiful Madonna is already wilted or dead, and soon, he too will be dead. Others will live in his house and eat at his table, but his work will still be standing hundreds of years from now, and longer. I will go on shimmering in the quiet, cloistered church, unchangingly beautiful, forever smiling with the same sad flowering mouth. Okay. Nope, I read this. Nope, we read this. It was profound. Thank you. Actually, there's a drawer over here I want to try and open. Books of variety of topics. If I had more time, I would enjoy it here. A statue with a missing head. It looks like something you'd see in a museum. But I want what's under the statue. No? Okay. Wait, there's something glowing on the table. What is that? Was someone here? Okay. I could store my items here if this wasn't a demo. That's good. I could store my items here if this wasn't a demo. Oh, I can save. Nice. Oh, that's cool. The sound design is so good. Well, it was good seeing you, Noble. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. To you too, my friend. Alright, let's see. So there's nothing in this room, really. Dude, this is so cool. This is so cool. I love this. How did you unlock? Wait, did I have a key? Okay. Well, it got me a little startled, I'm not gonna lie. That's big, bright, and red. I would dim the color. You couldn't pay me to open... Why? Not my first rodeo. What are you talking about? It's like a little glowy thing over here. Rotten food scattered throughout them. This is actually really, really intimidating. Hello? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this, which means I love it. I don't think I actually have a weapon yet. Hold on, wait. Okay, let's go back. Let's go see what happened to that thing. What time is it? I don't know how long this demo is going to be, but I want to finish it before I have to go to work. Pretty standard my ass, you're standing inside of it. I don't know anybody who has a fireplace that fucking big that you could fit a person in there and then go rock climbing. The message seems hastily scribbled. If this is real, if this place is what they say it is, I don't even know how I feel. Will it answer the oh, he's not scared. He's just wait. Will it answer the questions that I and everyone who has ever lost someone have spent so long asking? And what if it does? Will that change anything? If I don't come back and someone finds this, I tried my best. Broken window. Completely overgrown. Yeah. Another fireplace on the other side. Same thing. Big enough for me to, like, just walk in. Dirty old couch. Turned over cupboard. Okay. This is so cool. I don't know if you're still around, Noble, but thank you for showing me this. This is so freaking cool. I love how the light shines off the bottles and certain surfaces. That's really cool. Ooh. The fuck is this? Oh, dirty laundry and junk. Painting looks like it, like if it was touched, it would disintegrate. We could fix that. We have people who restore shit for a living. I mean, they restored a painting of Jeebus. That went well. Oh, man. Knob won't turn. There's a vial. Oh, fantastic. There are corpses in there. Oh, here we go. Hello. There's no number on the candle, so I'm going to assume that it... Bedroom diary. Only a few days to notice how you used to be. The changes were minor at first, forgetting your ring, leaving your keys, staring into nothing, like you knew it was coming, and I saw it all too late. The bed you were buried in, trying not to be seen, ghosts in white coats. What a terrible thing. Strangers' goodbyes, dreams of hearing you sing. The hours burn forever. 12:15. This is a clue to a puzzle. Alright. Everybody remember 12:15. 12:15. I may have to come back. This is so cool. I so love this. This is awesome. This is really cool. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Whoops. Nope. Oh, there we go. Ooh. That's kind of cool. I knew 12:15 was going to be important. And I didn't even realize I'd heard... I didn't even realize I'd heard the ticking. Uh-oh. Game? Uh-oh. I'm pressing... How do I... I can't pick up the key. Found a bug, I think. Let's try exiting the room and entering. Now my question is this character going to be the main character, or is she just something for the demo? There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, for some reason, the game wouldn't let me pick up the key. I like how there's no tutorial either. You know? This is so cool. This is so cool. Oh, this place looks pleasant. What? Oh. Are these all the people that came here to die? Woohoo. Oh, what the fuck? This is the part in the trailer. Run. Don't stop, just run. I know what's coming. I'm gonna head back up, and it's gonna chase me. Unless... There's no way to get out of this. Unless, can I... Yeah, there's nothing here. Yep, run your ass out of here, boy! Yeehaw! It's coming for me! Oh, shit! Help! It's the big guy! He's here! He's gonna kill me! I'm dead! Oh, shit! Oh, God! Help! Help! No! No! Oh, it opened. Okay, cool. I was sure the devil was gonna end there with me dead. Me no like. Me no like. Me no like. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, that's me. I can't move. It's a cutscene. This isn't good. Oh. It's a fucking monster. Oh god. Uh-oh. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Ah! Why do you want me dead? I didn't do anything! Uh-oh. He's gonna hit me. Oh, you fuckwit! Oh, fuck you. I died. A game by Vincent Adnolfi. Well, Vincent, this is an amazing start. No joke, I love this game. So, I gotta get going, because I do have to get to work. But I am finishing this demo tomorrow morning. And I am gonna beat that fucking TV dude. And I'm gonna figure out what the hell's going on in this demo. This is gonna be fantastic. Really. I don't get scared by much. But in the first 5 minutes I got tensed up. Because of that thing that walked across the screen. That was just absolutely incredible. Really good framing right there. There are a couple of things I'd give feedback on. But, we'll go over that another time. So, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. If you liked it, go ahead and follow me. We'll hang out some more. And we're going to play this tomorrow. So, thanks for coming, guys. I'll see you next time.